Welcome everyone to day 5 here of this second Ashes Test match in what could be an absolutely intriguing day. Australia currently with a slender lead over England at the moment. 4 for 378. Ollie Robinson, the first ball of the day to Marnus Labuschagne, who was 97 not out at stumps yesterday. It's Australia just trying to set the target for what England will chase today. They're up by 136. Expect them to push that lead up around the 200 to 250 mark before they make any declarations. There's an edge, and Cameron Green will depart. Ollie Robinson with a breakthrough early here on day 5. And now Labuschagne brings up his 100 with a couple down towards fine leg. What an excellent knock this has been. Came in under pressure. Australia was still behind when he made his way to the middle. But an excellent knock from Marnus Labuschagne. Edged and through. Way to the boundary. Bit of luck. And now through mid-wicket. Wonder if Australia will increase the scoring rate at the moment. That's 4 more. And down the ground from Alex Carey. Another boundary. Heaved through mid-on. And Carey racing away to 25 from just 13. Oh, he's found that gap as well. Just backward of point. Finding gaps all over the field, Alex Carey. Australia's lead up to 200 now. So you just wonder, what is the target? We know England can score quickly. We've seen them score at 4 or 5 runs and over. There's another top edge. That'll fall safely. Another boundary for Alex Carey. Oh, through mid-wicket once more, and that's 50 for Alex Carey. From just 37 balls. It's clear what the intentions of the Australians are, is get these runs to give themselves enough time to get rid of England. This time he's just hit it straight to the keeper. No bat whatsoever. Well, you know, no power whatsoever. It hit the bat. And now Nisa likewise. Same message as Carey. Just hit the runs as best you can. Look at this cutaway. Oh, slashed through the offside. Another boundary. And again, it's just too full from Anderson. It's a full toss and it's easily put away. Oh, miss hit by Labuschagne. Should be taken and is. He's out for 125. An Australian lead up to 256 as they lose their 7th wicket. Ollie Robinson just not quite getting the middle of the bat, almost off the toe. Labuschagne out for 125, Australia 7 for 498. Edged and taken. So a couple of quick ones for Ollie Robinson. First Labuschagne, now Nisa. Australia moved to 8 down. And another edge from Richardson. This time Ben Stokes. Oh, and Starc gets some luck. Stokes looking for that 5 for. Australia's lead 278. This time edged. And well taken in the gully. I think it's Jimmy Anderson there. Just looking for that big drive, Mitchell Starc. Anderson nicely to his left, takes the catch. Ben Stokes ends with 5 wickets. And now we have a very interesting setup. Australia got 520 on the board. Really charging that run rate up today. Alex Carey, the main culprit there, 52 from 38. Nisa as well, a little cameo of 31. The tail didn't do too much. The English bowlers, it was Robinson and Stokes who did the damage. They got 9 wickets between them. Anderson and Broad wicketless. Pretty interesting to see those figures. But here we are. Australia lead by 278 runs. England will have about 65 overs to chase it down. Turned into a one-day game almost. Rory Burns and Hamid coming to the middle. Mitchell Starc with a new ball for Australia. Oh, he's played that away nicely through the covers. First runs for England. That's a boundary. And again, through the offside. Just a nice shot from Hamid. He's got his first. Oh, look at that. Just again, a little bit of maybe an inside edge, but was able to work it away to the onside. Couple more. And again, so at the moment, England, their run rate, it is sort of in the 4.5 mark. That's probably what they'll need to go at, 4.5, 5, to be able to get these runs. Oh, off the pad. Tight single. They get home. Running between the wickets. Going to be a key here today for England. If they're quick, they can get it done. This one down to Starc. Oh, a bit slow with the takeoff was Hamid. Starc throws it at the stumps. Dawn, I think he's got him. The Australians have gone up. The finger's gone up. Mitchell Starc. They thought it was an easy single to find leg, but he's actually fairly close in there. The throw was a direct hit. And in the end, Hasib Hamid, a metre short of his ground. Australia get the first wicket they needed to break this opening pair. And he's out for 12. England 1 for 27. Oh, jeez. Good bit of fielding there from the Aussies, keeping it tighter now. Got that run rate below 4. And this one's away by Rory Burns again. Interesting to see how Dawid Malan will play this innings. We know he's pretty good in terms of the white ball game. Will he use that approach today? Oh, there's some overthrows. That'll be 5 runs. This is an already expensive over 9 from it. Oh, now another quick single they're looking for. Short cover here. Maybe it's short mid-wicket. Nathan Lyon charging up the throw. Not out, just the single. Very dangerous. And again, they're looking for it. Rory Burns, Malan. Can they get home? Steve Smith with the throw. This is close. Australia nailed 2 runouts this morning. Direct hit. Oh, Rory Burns, he looks in trouble here. Didn't go the dive and... oh, yeah, he's well short of the ground. So England with their ability to look to accelerate the run rate from their running between the wickets have caused themselves 2 runouts this morning. 2 for 40. The skipper, Joe Root, to the middle. Joins Dawid Malan. And if England are any hope, you'd expect these 2 to bat it out. On the other side of the coin, if they can't get the runs, they can play out for a draw, England. Now, there is only 50 overs to go. I mean, their run rate at the moment, 4.8. Very nice. So they are able to get there if they keep going. Like this shot from Malan is good. It's only 240 runs to go, and they've already hit 60-odd from 10 or 11 overs. Oh, big shout. It looked close. And given. Mitchell Starc gets the breakthrough for Australia. It's Dawid Malan. Hit him quite high. He chose not to review. We are going to look here anyway. And it was crashing in the middle and leg. So a good choice in the end from Malan not to review. England 3 for 52. Ben Stokes comes to the middle. We know he's very capable of winning England games off his own bat. He joins the skipper Root in the middle. Oh, that's nice. That's found the gap from Joe Root, I think. It'll be a boundary. Oh, over mid-wicket. But Ben Stokes looks like he's going to try and play his natural game. Quite an aggressive player. Root's taken that one well outside the off stump to the onside. Another boundary. And Stokes again. Through the offside. These two starting to build. And that one just down to fine leg. Bit of a good throw back. Oh, he whips it away, Stokes. There's a man out there for that. It's Jai Richardson in the deep. He's able to keep it to 1. But he is playing quite aggressive. And this will be more runs through the covers. So after 20 overs, England 3 for 85. Oh, it's in the air. But it's going to go over everyone. That'll be 4. He whips this away. There's a man out there. It's Richardson. Got the full toss, did Stokes. And Jai Richardson takes the catch. Mitchell Starc gets his man. Ben Stokes will be disappointed with that effort. But he's going to have to go. Probably didn't need to play this shot. He had been finding the boundary quite a bit, but with the man out there, try to get it maybe a bit finer. Anyway, Stokes departs. And now we think about, well, from an Australian point of view, they just need 6 more wickets. Ollie Pope, Joe Root, Joss Butler, and the bowlers to come. Oh, this time gets it. Carey takes the catch. Australia get 5. The England captain's on his way. And it's Mitchell Starc. He got rid of Ben Stokes moments ago. Now he's got rid of Joe Root. England 5 down for 94. The captain departs after just 34 balls. Joss Butler in there. Oh, there's a little leading edge from Ollie Pope. Mitchell Starc steams in. Finds the edge again. Carey takes a ripper. England are 6 down. Stark's got 2 in the over. And all of a sudden, it's falling apart at the seams for England. 6 for 95. Ollie Pope departs. Wokes now joins Butler in the middle. He's off the mark with a boundary, but Mitchell Starc has ripped through this middle order. A superb over that. Getting rid of both Root and Pope. As the 100 comes up for England. If there any sort of a chance from here, this is the partnership that'll have to do it. Oh, and again, that's just a bad ball from Nathan Lyon. It's a freebie for Butler. Spin hasn't played a huge factor just yet. Nathan Lyon will be hoping to get into the game shortly. Oh, that's ballooned up. Labuschagne sees it. He takes it. Australia have 7. Lyon gets his first. And it's good to see a return of the classic shoe dismissal here. Just the edge onto the bottom of the on the top of the shoe. And the short leg fielder takes the catch. England 7 for 113. Ollie Robinson now joining Wokes. Oh, he's found the boundary. The rate they were going at England, very quick though. 30 overs almost gone. And they're 7 for 127. That's a big shout. Jai Richardson was on his knees. No review. Oh, there's a chance. And taken. Lions got a couple. England lose their 8th. It's a collapse of epic proportions. Look at the spin here. Just a little bit of bat onto his pad and Labuschagne does the rest. Didn't turn a heap, but just enough. And Ollie Robinson disappointed straight away. England 8 for 129. Australia 2 wickets away. Still about 40 overs left in the day. Oh, another shout from Richardson. This time he's more interested, and this time it's given. So Wokes is going to go. England are 9 down. It's Broad and Anderson at the crease. They need about 100 runs. Look at this. Absolutely plumb. Woke's just not playing the right line of the ball. Straightened a little bit off the seam. He's out for 19. 9 for 139. England need 139 to win the game. Australia 1 wicket away. Jimmy Anderson coming to the middle. De Bruyne, Stuart Broad. Oh, gets a little edge, but it's no run. Oh, got that away, Broad. That'll be a boundary. Australia won't mind that, though. And they come off at the end of the second session. A huge one for Australia. They took 9 wickets in it. England 9 for 147. As we said, a collapse of epic proportions. Mitchell Starc dismantled the middle order. Got rid of Milan, Root, Stokes and Pope. And Australia 1 wicket away from victory. As it's Mitchell Starc with ball in hand to Jimmy Anderson. Oh, he's just got some bat on that. And it saved a certain wicket. Oh, got that away. There'll be more runs for Anderson. And again, Mitchell Starc honing in on those stumps. Stuart Broad and Jimmy. Oh, that's close. Did it carry? To Labuschagne there at short mid-wicket. No, it didn't. It just hit the turf. Gee, he was ready for that one. And this time finds a gap. So single from the over. 9-1-5-7. Oh, no, that's going to be a boundary. That'll be overthrows. Hey, everyone's handy at the moment for England. Anderson just keeping line out at the moment. Couple of dots. And again, just finding the middle of the bat. Jeez, this is well played here from Jimmy. Just every ball, just continue to sap the energy. Oh, it goes with the drive. Warner sees the ball in the air and takes the catch. Australia win the match. Nathan Lyons spinning them to victory. Taking 3 wickets in the second innings. Australia winning by 117 runs. As we see, this was Mitchell Starc getting rid of Root. Then Pope a couple of balls later. And then the wickets kept tumbling. Josh Butler, the end of him. Marnus Labuschagne couldn't keep himself out of the action. Took this catch off the bat of Ollie Robinson. This was Chris Wokes. He departed LBW. And then the final wicket. And a little edge from Jimmy straight to David Warner. The Aussies were up and about in what has been a remarkable test match victory. Ben Stokes has been given player of the match honours for his 5 for 80 in the second innings. Took a couple in the first, made a few runs as well. But Australia winning by 117 runs. As for the Australian bowlers, Mitchell Starc's 4 for 48, superb. Richardson 1 for 35 from his 9 overs. Lyon took 3 for 50 and Nisa unable to take a wicket, but did his job with the economy rate. Australia winning by 117 runs. The series is tied at 1 apiece after an epic Adelaide 5-day test match. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you all later. Goodbye.